Here in Michigan, this race was always expected to be tight.
13 on your side political reporter Josh Alburtus has a look at the numbers and what they ultimately were.
Yeah, guys, it was tight to be sure, but still, of course, there's going to be a winner in one direction or another as we come into today. That was former President Donald Trump, now unofficially President-elect Trump. It's a pretty simple scenario in most key places compared to 2020 when President Biden managed to win and flip this state. Vice President Kamala Harris seemed to underperform those margins, and Trump seemed to overperform his own. But in some places, there's an interesting dynamic. You look at Kent County, for example. This was widely considered a very key bellwether battleground. Grand Rapids, second largest city in the state, traditionally Republican, went for Trump in 2016, but then Joe Biden took it in 2020. Kamala Harris still managed to win this county last night, pull out a win here in Kent County by about 5 points, but not by the margin that President Biden did. And on the east side, in places like Wayne and Oakland County, Wayne County right there, home to Detroit, and Oakland County just to the north, giant pots of Democratic-leaning votes, traditionally critical to the Democratic base here in Michigan. There, she underperformed Biden by larger margins than in Kent County. And then something we were looking at as well, if we take it back to West Michigan, was on the lakeshore, Muskegon County, right here to the northwest of Grand Rapids. In the lead up to Election Day, we talked about how those margins there, it had always voted for a Democrat in every presidential election through the 21st century, but that had been getting smaller and smaller, and Biden only won it 4 years ago by about 500 votes. Now you look at these unofficial results from last night, that streak is over. Donald Trump carrying Muskegon County by over about 1,000 votes, and with it, the state of Michigan. Now, of course, we're stressing just for the sake of the process, these are unofficial results. Local officials, election officials will now begin to process of certifying those results and making them official, guys.